Welcome to Land Review Live. Today, we're looking at 54 acres in Montana for $26.5 million, and we have 30 minutes on the clock to decide whether it's a good buy or not. So, Erica, let's get into it.
Let's look at photos. So we are looking at this for the first time. Let's try and figure out what we're seeing.
We're looking at a swimming pool?
A swimming pool?
No, that's not a swimming pool.
It is very blue water.
So, chlorine? No. It's probably so we have seen the blue water, right? Mm-hmm. So in where in Canada? What
Banff.
was the Banff, right?
Glacial
So
runoff.
it's like the runoff, and then what makes it blue?
It's the composition of minerals that are coming from the glacial runoff.
And so it's the same. It's the same phenomena in Montana.
I would guess, but we can check that.
We can check it. So what did you find on the photos? Did we see any structures, or is this vacant land?
Just very pretty land.
Very
I shouldn't
pretty
just
land.
say just.
Just? It's waterfront.
Yes.
Okay.
And grand vistas.
Grand vistas.
It says
as in grand views?
Yeah.
Entire bay? What does that mean, entire bay?
It covers the entire bay.
Bay is like the...
Yeah, it's like the circular. Semicircle. Yeah.
Semicircle. Juniper, how do you define a bay? Like if the land is on a bay and someone says entire bay in the listing description, what does that mean?
Oh, Juniper would put it like this. A bay is basically a cozy little coastal hug of water surrounded by land on three sides. Mm-hmm. So if a listing says entire bay, they're basically saying you've got the whole charming waterfront curve to yourself. In other words, it's all your little watery nook.
I see. Okay.
So this is on Ashley Lake.
Ashley Lake.
On the south shore.
Turquoise water. So turquoise is not the same as blue?
It is a kind of blue.
Okay. Juniper, tell us about Ashley Lake in Montana. Why is the water turquoise?
Juniper's on it. So Ashley Lake in Montana is that gorgeous turquoise, basically because of superfine glacial minerals suspended in the water. In short, it's nature's way of saying, here's your own personal slice of a tropical looking paradise right up in Montana. So it's all those tiny glacial particles making it shimmer.
Glacian is the snow on the mountains that gets melt, right?
No, glacier is I don't remember if we went to see one in Alaska, but they're like these giant sheets of snow and ice that move slowly. In the Ice Age, there were a bunch of them. They crossed down. That's why the Midwest is so flat. They're so thick that they actually flatten the ground as they move slowly. I mean, they move very slowly.
So where are they? Can you show on the map where they're coming from?
Well, this would have been glaciers back in the Ice Age.
Oh, so this is not like, it's like, it's not a live water.
No, this isn't like, they're not talking about the seasonal runoff. They're talking about the glaciers back in the Ice Age that came through this area.
Okay.
And they deposited a lot of minerals. They also changed the landscape. So they can also talk about glacial formed lakes.
Okay. So what's the timeline?
Some millions of years ago.
Juniper, when was the glacial minerals suspended in the water, like for this Ashley Lake in Montana? What's the timeline?
Juniper's little sassy time capsule. Those glacial minerals have been hanging out in Ashley Lake for thousands of years, basically since the last big glaciers melted away during the end of the last ice age. So we're talking a timeline of roughly 10,000 years or more of nature doing its magical mineral suspension thing.
Okay, so it's not live. It's offline.
Right.
We discussed this. Remember one of the previous?
Yeah, offline water.
Offline water. The opposite of live is offline, Erica.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. All right. So now that we have history, everyone is up to speed. What's not many legacy estate properties like this ever become available?
So it's saying 35
That's a good line, by the way.
That is a good line.
Should we use that on our Putnam County properties?
I think you need a slightly larger property to say that.
Why the quarter acre can also be a legacy estate?
Yeah, I mean, Any property can be a legacy property. That's true.
So should we use this line on all our properties?
If you want.
Or is that pushing it?
That might be
All right, fine.
pushing it.
Okay.
So 35 acres are gently sloping and 19 are elevated.
Did you miss anything? 3,000 feet encompassing an entire bay, like above. Your options are broad with 2 parcels. 35 acres gently sloping off. Okay. And then 19 acres elevated with grand vistas, as in grand views. So what's the difference between vista and views?
Vista is fancier.
Juniper, what does grand vistas mean? Is it the same as saying grand views?
Absolutely. Juniper would say that grand vistas is really just a fancy, slightly more dramatic way of saying grand views. It's like giving your eyes a VIP pass to a spectacular panorama. So yeah, same idea, just with a little extra flair.
So why are we? It's like the dramatic elevations. Instead of saying steep, people are calling their fancy realtors call their properties dramatic elevations.
Yep.
So instead of saying great views, we're gonna say grand vistas.
Yeah.
So why are we not using these on our listings?
We can. Actually, I mean, to be fair, like the Tierra Grande properties do have
Grand vistas.
great mountain views.
Okay.
Grand vistas.
Yeah, grand vistas.
Would you say we have a grand vista from our house?
All right, moving on. So
They're using the word compound again.
compound. Imagine establishing your estate home, family compound, or retreat. Walk the land to fully appreciate the water and views. The forest is managed for wildlife habitat and wildlife control.
Wildfire control.
Wildfire control.
Which is actually, of course, very important these days.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that they don't really clarify what they're doing. But for our land tip of the day, I think we should cover
I
how
thought
you
we
can...
renamed land tip of the day. Didn't you rename it?
We did. You're right.
Yeah, we'll see what it's called. It's a surprise for everyone now.
Yeah.
Since you don't remember.
Oh, yeah. Well, that reminds me.
Oh, we have learn English. Vistas mean the same thing as view. Erica, I need to learn English.
You need to learn English.
Yeah. Oh, you're calling it land insight.
Yes.
Land insight that saves you time and money. Okay. Ashley is about 4 miles long and 3,000 acres in size, offering fantastic boating, sailing, and fishing opportunities. Rainbow trout and cutthroat trout. No other lake in Montana has a vibrant turquoise blue color, often stunning newcomers to the area, and is about 1.5 hours to the Glacier Park. Oh, should we look up where the Glacier Park is? Is it close by?
Yeah, you want to...
Where is it? They said 20 minutes. Now you're like 2 hours away.
Yeah, maybe if we pull it up in Google Maps.
Okay. All right. We'll look it up in the...
It's at 1.5 hours away.
Oh, it's at 1.5
Yeah,
hours.
here, up here.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not 20 minutes away.
Here's the nearest town,
Okay. All right. So what's the biggest city, though?
and here's the bay.
Where's the biggest city? Oh, Spokane. I see. Spokane, Montana. Or Spokane, Washington.
Washington.
Oh, that's Spokane, Washington.
Yes.
Haven't we been to Spokane, Washington? I think we have. No?
No. I
Where
don't
did
think
we go
so.
in Washington?
Seattle.
Okay. All right, let's keep moving. Erica, we have to keep moving. We're running out of time.
Okay, we are running out of time.
And I also need time to learn English, so let's keep moving.
Okay, so here's the parcel.
So we have the parcel number,
No HOA.
no HOA.
Oh, look, only
$58 in annual tax amount? How did
That's
they pull that
crazy.
off? Did they get like agricultural exemption on it?
They didn't
Or
win.
is it because it's Montana?
I don't know. They
Which
must
town?
have some exemption if the annual taxes are that low.
How big is the property again?
It's 54 acres.
54 acres.
Flathead County, And let's look at the price history. Where'd it go?
Oh, they
Nothing
listed
unknown.
26.5 million. Yeah, they haven't changed. I mean, they listed it in July, right?
Yeah. What do you think? 26 million for 54 acres?
Well, it has grand vistas, Erica, and it's also a legacy estate, right? Okay. Oh wow, it's blue in Land ID as well.
Yeah.
Although it changes as it comes, or is it like showing the depth? If it's like dark
this would
blue,
this would indicate depth.
right? So if
The
it's
different
dark
shades.
blue, it's dark, it's deep, and if it's shallow, then it's like turquoise, right? How deep is it? This is Ashley Lake, right?
Yeah.
Juniper, how deep is Ashley Lake?
Juniper would toss this out with a wink. Ashley Lake is about 85 feet deep at its maximum depth. So it's got a nice bit of depth to hide all those glacial secrets and keep that turquoise glow going strong.
Okay, 85 feet.
All right. Oh, you wanted city limits? Let's turn these off. So there are actually a couple cities nearby.
Oh, should we do the due diligence music, Erica?
Yeah.
Traditional Montana music?
You do get a lot of shoreline,
I mean, that's what they've been saying in the listing.
but it's kind of an odd shape for building.
Or you could like build like a... Actually,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
mean-
odd. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
conducive to...
You're right.
Like,
I
if
don't
you
know
wanna
what I'm talking about.
subdivide.
Yeah.
Right? Because then you can just line up all these houses right up the shore.
Yeah.
The question is whether there are utilities available or not.
I don't
Do you
think
see-
they mentioned anything.
No, but
else.
do you see any other houses on the waterfront shore? Look what they did,
Yeah.
right? They just made it like tiny slices. You could like slice
Yeah,
it up
you
in
could
like...
definitely do that.
Can you zoom in? Did anyone
Those are
build?
very tiny though. That's
Well, it might be because it's you have to click on it. It might not be tiny because we're too far high up. Click on a sliver. No, the tiny one. The tiniest sliver.
yeah.
That might be a little too tiny.
Yeah, there's no way that's
Oh, that's quarter acre. Yeah. Look at the one where they built. Oh, they own side by side? No. Yeah, this one. They built on this?
It looks like it.
Yeah,
Although the satellite images are not.
yeah, or
lining
maybe
up.
they own both of them.
They own both of these.
Yeah. Yes, the satellite images might be off by a little bit.
Yeah.
Can you check another one where there's a house but it's like clean lines? I want to see like what's the minimum required. Maybe this one. Carol. No. Carol. Left. Carol. Left. Yeah, this one.
That's not a clean.
No, but that's just me. The boundaries being
Yeah.
off because of GPS, not because it's. So it's like, okay, so you need at least half acre lots, right? But the length also determines. So at least, yeah, around there. So they already built. So do they have access to? Let's see if they have access to
Say-
water and sewer.
Say anything
Oh,
about
it says septic. It says septic. So water is probably a well, right?
It kind of, I would guess out here, although that seems like a small lot for well and septic.
Not necessarily.
Well, let's see if there's a well layer.
Yeah, water wells. Oh, they have water well there. Oh, see, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
So they have water wells.
Yeah. So it would be well.
Yeah. You want to look at the depth? How deep are they going?
I haven't been able to get that.
Oh, you have to, yeah. Because right now you're selecting parcels. I guess you have to go back to the default view, but it's fine. We can look at it later. Okay. So,
All right, so contour lines. It's actually,
They did say it's
relatively.
rolling, right? Gentle rolling.
You can also check the 3D view.
Oh, wow.
That actually looks more sloped than.
Let's move it around. Oh, didn't they say that it has like on the south side it's higher up? Mm-hmm. So you could essentially, that's great because then you can have a house here, and all of them get the view.
Yeah, although the easiest way to do a subdivision would be like this, where you just slice
Not
it.
necessarily. The reason they did those slices is because it doesn't go up.
Well, also everyone has access to the water doing it that way.
No, but you don't need access to the water. If you have views, you have grand vistas.
I think most people would want.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying if we're trying to maximize the profits, right?
Yeah.
Because if a developer buys it, he's not going to be thinking, oh, I want to be thinking about everyone getting water access. The developer will be like, how do I maximize profits?
I mean, giving everyone water access may maximize profits if it increases the price substantially.
No, but what if the market is not there for luxury? I
Yeah,
guess
that
it
would
doesn't matter.
require further analysis.
Further, feasibility study, But at least the other side of the argument is if you do chop it like this, slices, it's already proven to work because people have built on it. So that would be like the safest route. And this one does have enough waterfront that you could chop it up like. You think you can fit 50 half-acre parcels?
Well, the whole property is 54. So if you're doing half-acre parcels,
Oh yeah, you could just do the.
108.
But would they all? They would all have access?
I mean, if you just did it like this, I mean, whether that actually works out or not, you need a lot more research.
Yeah, but you said it's 54 acre, but the when
But
you do the slice.
I suspect half-acre would be too small.
No, but I'm saying even when you said because it's not a rectangle, right? So you cannot just chop them. Everything will be half acre. Some areas are wider, some are deeper.
Yeah.
So it's not like you just divide it by math, right? That only works if it's like a perfect rectangle.
Right.
Right? Okay. All right. So what is did you find any
So no special hazard flood zone.
wetlands or anything?
No fiber optic coming up. And
Substations? Railroads? No railroads?
yeah, there.
Okay. Soil overlay? Okay, let's zoom in. Let's look at the soils.
It's not
It's
showing.
not showing. Can you zoom in more? Sometimes it doesn't show if it's not all the way zoomed in. Okay. It doesn't have
And
access to. Oh, there's a small stream going
small seasonal stream.
through. I'm guessing that's the water runoff, right? From the higher elevation. That's probably good because it's sloping towards the water, right? So the water, rainwater, has direct path.
Yep. So just the small stream, no other wetlands.
It's a good property.
It is.
Okay.
All right. But the big question would be, because the highest and best use at first glance would be to subdivide.
Right.
Is there a strong market for that right now? It is a very pretty
Wait,
area.
it's pulling the Zillow link automatically?
Yeah, it looks like
Is that
it
a new thing?
I think, yeah.
Can you click on it?
I haven't noticed that before.
Wait, what is that? What happened? Oh, no, you made it the name.
Oh, yeah, that's just my name.
Oh, I thought it was like pulling Zillow link.
That would be a really cool feature. Should we
Yeah.
reach out to them?
Okay.
So you want to, I guess we should do map view. And then we got to do our comps.
You want to drop a guy?
Yeah. I don't think you can do that here.
Let's look at the nearby. See if we can access the nearby houses. Yeah. It goes all the way there. Just drop the guy over there. Ashley Rake. No. Yeah. At the very end. So that's how the road looks like. Oh, look, that's a house.
Yep.
So it's mostly packed dirt road though.
Yeah, I wonder in the winter if anyone's plowing it. But I'm guessing this area is mainly like seasonal summer cabins.
Oh, you don't think people live there full time?
Well, maybe.
All right, let's find out. Juniper, do people live year round on the waterfront properties, houses on Ashley Lake?
Juniper would say absolutely. Some folks do call those waterfront spots on Ashley Lake their full-time cozy nest. Others just swing by for a seasonal getaway. So it's a mix. Some year-round neighbors, some vacationers, soaking up that lake life just part of the year. Either way, it's got its charm all year long.
Do you know if the snow removal is done by the city, county, or is it the responsibility of the private homeowners?
Juniper would break it down like this. When it comes to snow removal around Ashley Lake, it's usually a bit of a tag team. The county might clear the main roads, but those private driveways and smaller lanes are often up to the homeowners. So basically, for the big routes, the county's got your back, but for your own little patch of paradise, you'll probably need your own snow game plan.
Oh, Montana is doesn't show the prices, right? Non-disclosure.
Yeah, I'm just curious if you did subdivide it, what kind of price you might expect.
So what is the, let's do price per acre first.
Oh, wow.
Let's do price per acre.
Okay.
Where's the property?
Yeah, I just want to, wow. I guess it is a pricey area.
Juniper, can you give us price per acre? 26.5 million for 54 acres. Just give us the answer.
Absolutely, Juniper can do that. It comes out to about 490,740 per acre. There you go.
Oh, so $500,000 per acre, right?
Yeah. And so if you were just to subdivide it into like acre properties, these are
just no house on it?
No.
Well, you're going too fast. You're making everyone dizzy, Erica. Can you look at the price history? Now you're going too slow. You're boring everyone. So 1.6 million. No, but that's just listed. So it was reduced to 1.4. But it is a pricey area.
So even if you just subdivided without developing, there still seems to be some meat on the bone just taking these two comps. But the big question would be...
Meat on the bone.
Yeah.
Coming from a vegan.
You love me.
Okay.
But the big question would be how much of a market is there if you did, 54 1-acre properties? How long would it take to sell all of them?
Yeah. Juniper, what's the price per acre for properties above 20 acres in the area with waterfront access?
Right now, properties over 20 acres with waterfront access around Ashley Lake are going for a pretty penny. In 2025, you're looking at some premium pricing. Definitely a high value market. So if you're shopping in that range, it's definitely a luxury tier.
Just give us the price per acre.
Sure thing. Right now, the price per acre for those larger waterfront properties around Ashley Lake is typically hovering around $400,000 to $500,000 per acre.
It's probably
it's definitely in that luxury bracket.
It looked at some others.
Okay.
So around 400 to 500K per acre. So they listed it at what the value is.
There's this one comp for a larger property, but it's not on the lake. Pricing is very different.
Well, yeah, you need lake access.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's not even a comp, right?
These aren't really.
Okay. All right. So it's an expensive area. Juniper, how much does it cost to build a house right on the waterfront in the Ashley Lake area for like, say, a half acre or 1 acre property? Just to get an idea.
Juniper would say building a house right on the waterfront in the Ashley Lake area can definitely add up. On average, you might be looking at somewhere between $300 to $500 per square foot for a nice custom home. So if you're planning a
houses
medium-sized house on a
custom
half
there?
acre or
You wanna
1 acre
check?
lot, you're probably talking several $100,000 at least, depending on finishes and all those fun extras. It's definitely an investment, but you get that gorgeous lakefront view as a big bonus.
So 500 square feet.
Now
How much
that's
does
a
it? How
tiny-
much does it cost come out to for an acre property?
Absolutely. So if we're talking about building on a 1 acre property and you're looking at something in that range of $300 to $500 per square foot, a typical house might run you anywhere from, say, $600,000 to over $1 million, depending on how large and fancy you go. So it definitely adds up, but that's the ballpark for a nice waterfront build.
$1
on an
million
acre.
for 2 bed, 2 bath. That's not even such a big house. Can
Yeah,
you look
that's a
at?
small
Can you
house.
open?
I don't know if they.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like
look.
a cabin,
Oh, it's a. Oh, looks nice.
but they renovated it nicely.
I see. So a house like this, it's a small. I mean, maybe you're right. The people. This looks like a vacation
Yeah,
house,
this looks
right?
like a vacation house.
You're not gonna live full time.
Yeah, I mean it's a loft.
Hmm.
You could.
I mean, it's a
but
good investment strategy, right? You build a house or buy a house and then you enjoy it as your vacation, like a Airbnb style, and then 30 years later you can sell it and you double your money.
Yeah. Although look at this house. This one would be
That's fancy.
fancy.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I think we need to move on. We have 4 minutes left.
Okay.
Should we do? Let's do the land score.
All right.
So land review, brutally honest review score, or should we just call it land score? It's a handful. All right. So land score. So location is banger, right?
Yeah.
2.5 access. So it doesn't have paved road access. So
Did we determine whether snow is removed in the winter?
yeah. So Juniper said that county does main roads, and then the private homeowners are responsible for their own.
So no, there isn't snow removal. So
Not
I
on
dropped
the
that
small-
down. I dropped that down to like 1.5. then.
1.5. Okay. All right. Natural features. I mean, banger,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Views, nice slope. Development potential. Looks like people are able to build.
It doesn't
might
have
be cost to build
yeah.
will be expensive.
It doesn't have utility. Actually, let's check this house. See if it.
I think everything is.
Let's see what it says. For utilities.
I don't think it says
yeah,
da, da, da.
private well. Da, da, da.
I didn't see that. Did it
Yeah.
say somewhere? It says da da da.
So yeah, well and septic. So
Well and septic, just like we.
just like we expected. So
Yeah. So
so limited utilities. That
Two?
would be the one. Yeah.
1.5. I mean, people are able to build though. All right, let's do the land score total. The land score is 8.5 out of 10. It's solid property, like a lot of subdivision potential.
Yeah. The real question would be how strong is the market? There don't seem to be many sold comps recently in the area. There are some,
Yeah, but it's also
But-
non-disclosure.
but if you were doing a full subdivision project, you might be
It might
getting
take a while to sell all of them.
yeah,
right?
you might be getting like 50 lots.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. I mean, you could do
At least
larger.
get like 30 lots.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that might take a while.
yeah.
It's hard. We'd
Unless
have to
you
do
a
more.
fire sale.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd have to do more extensive analysis.
Yeah, it is expensive. 26.5 million, right? Even Brad Pitt will be like, he'll have to think twice, right?
Yeah. I'm curious who the
He'll be
target
like, oh,
buyer.
that's half my chase balance.
Yeah. I would be curious who the target buyer for something like this
You totally
is.
skip what I just said.
Yeah.
What did I say?
It's half it's chase balance.
You were not impressed by that
No.
line? All right, fine. I see how it is,
Yeah.
Erica. What were you saying?
I'm just curious who the target buyer for something like this is because
I just told you who the target buyer is.
I don't think it's Brad Pitt.
Why?
No.
Isn't he from Montana?
Is he?
No, it's just
I don't
totally
think so.
bluffing.
Yeah.
Juniper, where is Brad Pitt from?
Juniper would jump in with a smile and say, well, Brad Pitt hails from good old Shawnee, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Though he grew up mostly in Springfield,
have
Missouri.
guessed?
No.
So he's a Midwestern
enough.
guy by origin.
Close enough to Montana.
No.
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 Well, relatively speaking. So you're saying what kind of buyers would buy
Yeah,
this?
because I don't know if this is an area that would attract developers per se.
Juniper, is there any new construction going on the Ashley Lake area? Because the roads are also not conducive to heavy,
Right.
right?
Absolutely. There's some new construction going on around Ashley Lake in 2025. For example, they've got improvements happening at the day use area, some multifamily residential developments in nearby Kalispell, and even new park features and road improvements. So yes, a bit of building buzz is definitely in the air.
Well, that's in the nearby area. Not
What about on the waterfront?
So
I mean, we
Juniper
did
would
say
say
custom,
that yes,
right?
there's definitely some new construction popping up right on the waterfront around Ashley Lake as well. A few luxury homes and custom builds are going in. So it's not just general area development, but some shiny new waterfront construction too. Definitely a bit of fresh building activity happening right by the water's edge.
Okay. All right. Let's keep moving, Erica. We're out of time. All right. So what's the next segment?
All right. So we are actually not affiliated with this property, but we do help people become landowners and live their version of the American dream. So we do sell properties that our company owns. We've sold over 600 properties,
Almost 700,
almost
right?
700. And you can find them all at
Needs to be refreshed.
land.goatcap.com. And we do specialize in affordable land. So if the 26 million price point is not your thing, all of our properties, pretty much most of them, I should say, like 90% of them are under 30K. So we do bring to market properties that are affordable for everyone. In particular, someone who wants to become a first-time landowner, put a more affordable home on a lot, or who wants to add to their inventory without spending too much.
What if someone wants to put a castle on it? Like Giselle.
You can, yeah, you could put a castle anywhere if you really wanted to, right?
That's true.
You could put a sand castle.
Sand castle,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we also are not real estate agents. So all of the properties that we sell are properties that our company owns. And that means that we can offer owner financing on almost all of them to make the lots even more affordable. So if you want to check them out, again, it's land.goatcap.com. And we do work throughout the entire US. So you can check out the map to see if your area of interest is represented. If not, we do have a text alert option. So you're not out of luck. You can subscribe to text alerts, put in the states of interest for you, and you'll get a text whenever we post a new property in your state of interest, so you can be the first to know.
Wait, did I see a property in Pennsylvania? Or where is that?
No, that is West Virginia.
Oh, it's West Virginia. It looked like it was Pennsylvania.
It's right
'Cause
near
I
the
don't-
border. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember in Pennsylvania. Okay, all right.
All right. And on top of that, we do have a free land giveaway promotion going on. So if you'd be interested in getting a parcel of land for free, we do have this giveaway. It's coming up on January 1st. We're doing it to get the word out about our company. And all you have to do is go to freelandgiveaway.com. There's a short 2-minute video that just goes over the general idea behind the giveaway and how to participate. So very easy. And the property will be free. We'll be giving it away on January 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern. And that should bring us to the land insight that saves you time and money segment.
Is that something you wanna do full screen? Do you wanna
Yeah.
get into it, or do you have a question for Juniper for Land Insight, or?
Well, I was thinking we could talk about how to protect against wildfires.
Oh yeah, in the
Because
Ashley Lake area.
Yeah, although it's
Okay.
relevant in many parts of
Right.
the U.S.
Juniper, we we saw in one of the listings on the Ashley Lake area that they have active wildfire management initiatives going on. Can you talk about what those may be? Because I guess other people can learn from it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's an
Absolutely.
important
Around
topic.
Ashley Lake
Yeah.
in 2025, they've got a bunch of wildfire management initiatives going on. They're focusing on making the forests more resilient to fires, dealing with things like insect issues and reducing hazardous fuels. They've got plans from the state, local landowners, and the US Forest Service all teaming up. Basically, everyone's working together to keep those woods and homes safer from wildfires.
what can an average homeowner do in that area to be even more protected against the wildfire?
Absolutely. Uniper would say for the average homeowner around Lashley Lake, a few smart moves can really up your wildfire protection game. Think about creating a defensible space around your home. That means clearing out brush, keeping vegetation trimmed, and maybe using fire-resistant landscaping. Also make sure your roof and materials are fire-resistant if you can, and just stay in the loop with local guidelines and ME community programs. It's all about a little proactive prep to keep your place safer.
Juniper, is it possible to build a completely fireproof house? Like, so you're like 100% protected at all times, even if there is like a wildfire around you? Oh, Juniper, I forgot. Juniper, is it possible to build a completely fireproof house? So even in a wildfire situation, your house is completely protected, even like if there's like fire all around you?
Juniper would say that building a completely fireproof house is a pretty tall order, but you can definitely get really close to super fire resistant using materials like concrete, metal roofing, fire resistant glass, and special siding can make your house really tough against wildfire. While it's hard to say it would be 100% fireproof in a full blaze, you can definitely build it to be super resilient and give it a really strong chance of standing up to those flames.
What do you think, Erica? You're an architect. Do you think it's possible? Like, have any other countries tried something where it's like 100% fireproof, or there's no such thing?
I mean, my understanding is that would be very, very, very difficult to do, to make something 100% fireproof. Generally, the codes look at how many hours you have before the building becomes structurally unsound. So you can build buildings that are very resistant to fire in the sense that it would take a long time for the fire to destroy the actual structure. But I mean, with a strong enough fire and enough time, most structures would be pretty damaged.
So it's not like you build a fireproof house and you're like, all right, I'll just watch TV and there's fire all around me. I don't care because I'm
that's
fireproof
the other thing to keep in mind is when you're talking about fireproofing, you're generally talking about, is the building going to remain structurally sound? It doesn't mean like the fire can't
come inside
or otherwise cause health issues.
I see. Yeah, because what about the air you're breathing?
Right.
Because that's also affected.
And
right?
I think that's like the primary concern with fire. Actually, is the smoke.
Juniper, is the primary concern the smoke? Like, is it, even if you are theoretically able to build like 100% fireproof house, you'll still have to worry about the smoke from all around, right?
Absolutely. Juniper would say you've got it right. Even if you could build a house that's totally fireproof, smoke is still a big concern. In a wildfire situation, smoke can get pretty intense and cause air quality issues, even if the flames don't touch your house. So you definitely want good ventilation systems, air filtration, and ways to keep that smoky air from becoming a problem inside. So yeah, smoke is definitely a factor to think about, even if your house is super resilient to flames.
Okay. All right. So the moral of the story is, it's all about how much time you have to get out, as opposed to, right?
Well, once the fire hits hits the building. But if you're talking about wildfires and trying to protect yourself and your building, we talked about this on a previous live stream, but another aspect of fireproofing actually has to do with how you handle the terrain immediately around your property.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You can build in fire breaks.
So it kind of like skips your house. That's
right.
cool.
You would still want to evacuate the area for, the reasons we were talking about, not being exposed to smoke embers, or even fire breaks aren't 100% foolproof, right?
Right. So you're saying, so the best you can do, so there are things you can do where the fire skips your house altogether. Oh, that's a good question then. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go back to the full screen mode. Yeah. All right. Juniper, give us ideas on how we can prevent the wildfire from completely skipping our house altogether.
Absolutely. Juniper would say there are definitely some smart moves to give your house a fighting chance and help the wildfire skip right over it. One big thing is creating that defensible space. Clear out brush, keep trees and shrubs away from the house, and use gravel or other non-flammable ground covers. Also, choosing fire-resistant building materials like metal roofing and non-combustible siding really helps. And don't forget ember-resistant vents and keeping gutters clear of debris. Basically, it's all about making it as hard as possible for the fire to find something to burn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Any add-ons, or do you think?
No, I think that makes sense. You want fire breaks, so you want to control the vegetation in the vicinity around the home, but you also do want the best fire resistant material that you can afford, because even if the fire itself is going around, there's still embers that might land on the roof or get an event or
so you
something
need
like that.
A fire resistant roof material as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
And vents, that's another important thing, because a lot of the materials inside the house itself, of course, are going to be flammable, so you don't want...
Oh, Horacio is here. Horacio is here, joined right when we're ending. Mm-hmm. Horacio, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for joining.
Okay, so that's how you protect your house during a wildfire situation.
Mm-hmm. But of course, it's always a good idea to evacuate.
Evacuation is a must.
Yeah.
All right, Erica. So what is your end screen CTA? How do we land this plane? Gracefully.
All right. So again, if you are in the market for land, we do sell properties. You can check them out at land.gocap.com. And if you wanted to ask us, our team, anything about any property, about our owner financing terms, or have us help you figure out what property might work best for you, you can book a call at book.gocap.com. If you're interested in the free land giveaway, go to freelandgiveaway.com. And we are live every day at 5 p.m. Eastern. We do free property reviews. So if you are in the market for land and you would like us and our community to review the properties you're interested in, or a property you've already purchased, or just a cool property you found, you can join any day, 5 p.m. Eastern, and leave the property in the chat, and we will get to it as soon as the main property is done. Otherwise, join us to look at interesting properties. Again, we're here every day at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m.